Okay. I think so far we're good. I think the only one that's not good is the vertical twitch for some reason. I don't know. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to mess with it. So I'm going to assume that we are good. We're live. I need to fix the title of this because this is wrong. This is actually incorrect. Okay. Oh god. I gotta fix this. This is all types of wrong. Incorrect. Oh god, Katari Ninja Warrior resub for 7 months. Good gravy. How's it going? Glad to know that works. Hey. It works. Nice. I'll have to edit the audio on that. Make it a little bit louder. Let me see here. Yep, we're finally live. We're doing this. I am I'm multi-streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, and I'm also doing this on like vertical versions of these. So we're gonna see how much strain that puts on my on my internet. If it's really bad, I'll shut the vertical ones off. Um, but I wanted to try it out. So let me get over to the art window here. Okay. Man, I gotta do something about that text box. That is way too... It's a little too big. Or maybe it's just really stretched out. I'm not sure. But that's a problem for later. Okay. So, I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to come by and, throw money my way or anything. It's just a thing that's there. This is just gonna be a regular thing for art streams. But I figured, I'd explain it in the pin message and whatnot. Um, I wonder if that'll stay there, the pin message. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No big deal. I'll just have to have that in like a notepad to copy and paste. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I am just gonna be working on stuff. Um, I don't know. We'll pull up some videos. Maybe I have something playing in the background. I don't want people to be too bored, just kind of sitting there. I'll pretty much be silent the entire time. I'm not good at talking and drawing at the same time, so that's kind of like tough. Regardless, we're here and just kind of hanging around. Let me see. Let's kind of search around here. I kind of want to check some of this stuff out. Um, should we put on some tokusatsu and just fucking stream Zyuranger or something? Nah, we'll hold off on that. I wonder if I get hit hard by Toei or something if I did that. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Um, oh, this looks interesting. Well, that's kind of loud. Ooh. Oh man. Gonna have to compare and contrast the audio here because I can't tell how bad it is. Anyway, this looks like behind the scenes footage of Metal Gear Solid 2. I remember reading somewhere, or like maybe it was in a documentary, that they actually, yeah, went through like American military training. Let's see. Okay, we got all set up. I think it's really interesting that they went out of their way to do all this. It's pretty cool. Hey, Zorla. All right. So, oops, have my remote turned off. This is cool. It's crazy that like, yeah, that one shot where Arsenal Gear crashes into what's it called, the Federal Hall, was it? Preceded 9/11 by like a couple months, I think, and they had to cut out the actual cutscene that shows the crash. It was nuts. Does it cut to black while sounds of destruction are going on? I think they even cut out the sounds too. Like I think it's just what's it called? it's just a fade to the next scene. Or just, yeah, fade to a solid color. Yeah, I don't think they even, I don't think they allowed for even that. Yeah, I remember reading Kojima, like, hearing about it in the news or seeing it on the news and being like, dude, we have to change this now. Being very distraught. I'm saying that artistically speaking, cut to black or silence for a big crash like that. Yeah, I do think it. Yeah, it ultimately works out. Reminding myself of the trailer for The Mummy, the one with Tom Cruise. Oh,
世
okay.
紀になれば、普通の演技でこうパッてこうやりたくてもここにマーカーがあると置けない、その動きはやめてください。マーカーのポジションを隠しちゃうとダメだっていうやつで規制がかなりでかくなりますよね。自分の体の流れ的にやりやすい動きがかなり制約されるっていうのがあって、ここであってこう一回つまずいちゃうとなんかドロドロドロって感じになるんで、そこですね。やっぱり一番難しいと思うのは自分の中にある中性的な部分とかそういうやつを絞り出して頑張ってやりますんで、皆さん楽しんでやっていただければ幸せです。
Sorry, I'm just kind of copy pasting something like that. Uh, the one with Tom Cruise. I don't think I ever saw that one. I just kind of skipped out on that. Was that part of that whole dark universe thing that they were trying to do?
なるべく胴より性の方を重視するとその動かない中で気持ちを入れられるかっていうのがいいですから、
So cool.
そのバーぐらいとかしかないんですけど、でもそこを
God,
自分
man.
の中と
I feel like if I had went down a different path in life, I'd want to be a mocap guy, motion capture actor, or like a stuntman or something. I guess this guy doesn't like a lot of Snake's movements.
はい、梶川由紀と言います。いや、台本よく読んだんですけど難しいです。はい、なんかあんまり泣いてしま
There's
う
an
と
error, and the
いけない
trailer
なと
had
思って。
went live with a ton of sound effects and music missing. Oh, I didn't even know about that.
お迎えとかも気にせ
That's
ず、
crazy.
あざも作りながらやってます。やっぱり表情でごまかせないし、あとそのフォルムでどういう風に表現しようかなっていうところが考えるのは楽しいですけど、それがやっぱり一番難しいし、やりにくいけどでも逆に面白いですね。結構自由なところもあるし、どれが嘘だってこともないですし、私はゲーム好きなんですけど、難しいのはなかなか先に進めなくてクソーと思ってコントローラー投げたりするんですけど、頑張ってください。
Only movie to come out of that whole debacle worthwhile was The Invisible Man,
僕の役がそのバンっていう役なんですが、
which is actually really good.
踊りながら
The Dark Universe as a concept had crashed and burned enough by that point. Just make it its own standalone film. I see, I see.
男でもなく女でもないその中性的なっていうんですかね、人間で そういうなんか細かいところ出せればいいなと思ってるんですけど、普通のドラマですと普通の芝居ですと目の動きとかそういうものでいろいろカバーできたりするんですよ、セリフとかが下手くそでも。だけどそのモーションキャプチャーっていうのはその動きだけじゃないですか。ボディアクションでアクトしなきゃいけないっていうのがすごくやっぱり普段気を使ってないところもやっぱり神経使わなきゃいけないんで、そういうところは難しいですね。自分たちこのモーションキャプチャーやってるアクター一生懸命やってますので、楽しんでゲームをやってください。
毛利です。まあ PS からねいろんな意味で性能ねグラフィックもそうですしいろんな面で上がってますから、逆にその部分こっちも専門的なアドバイスが今までできなかった部分もできるというのが出てきますし、逆にその折り合いというんですか、本当のリアリティとその映像もしくはゲームでのリアリティのこの折り合いのこのせめぎ合ったのがより深い部分で行えるっていう部分だと思うんですよ。だから逆にそれを今度いかにするかっていうところで
Let's see here.
その今まで PS でできなかった部分でも
Take a quick drink of some water. Water's important.
メタルチームと僕のリアリティの方との戦いになるんじゃないかなと思います。以上に、メタルチームと喧嘩をしながら、映像のリアリティとゲームのリアリティとしかも現実のリアリティのせめぎ合いやってますので、より、素晴らしいゲームになると思いますので、皆さん期待しておいてください。でプレイしてみてください。以上です。
Oh man, look at him. He looks so he looks so young. He doesn't have a beard. It's wild. Hideous Kojumbo himself. I love seeing like old mocap work. It's really interesting.
実際にゲーム中で使用されているもののモデルガンを使用したり、実在しないフォーチュンのレールガンなどはスタッフがモデルを作成。
Let's see if I can move this backward a little bit here. There we go.
モーションキャプチャーには小島監督をはじめとしてモーション班やデモ班が立ち会って行われた。モーションキャプチャーの前にアクターとシーンの確認を行う。絵コンテはもちろんマシンも持ち込み、実際のゲーム画面を確認しながらキャラクターの対比、そのシーンでの立ち位置、移動の仕方などを説明、細やかな打ち合わせが行われる。スタントマンであるアクターがファストロープを行うシーン、非常に緊張感のある現場となった。なかなか OK テイクが取れず、何度もリテイクを繰り返した。実際のデモ上では落下距離がさらに必要だったため、キャプチャーデータをツール上で編集、約10メートルほど落下させた。バンプが片手で 持ち上げられる大統領をワイヤーで吊るして撮影した。実際に撮影困難な動きはさまざまな機材や工夫を行ってキャプチャーデータ取りが行われ、ハイヤーやヘリ
One must have had
同時にキャプチャーするため
really had some balls to do work like that. Okay.
大きなスタジオでの収録の時にスタジオ内のゴンドラを利用した大掛かりなセットで撮り直しを行った。ツールの画面で確認できるが、アクターが乗っていた台の動きをハリアーやヘリに同期させて同じように揺らしている。そしてモーションキャプチャーデータが制作スタッフに届けられると、モーション班でデータの細かな修正が行われ、体の動きに合わせた指、微妙な表情芝居などセンサーでは感知しきれなかった細かいデータや動きを修正する。その後デモ班で動きの入ったキャラモデルを使いカメラワークなどを決めていく。
その位置で回るんだ。ゆっくりな。
雨がやんだ。この国も捨てたもんじゃないわね。
その位置で回るんだ。ゆっくりな。
雨がやんだ。この国も捨てたもんじゃないわね。
メタルギアソリッド2ではキャラクターの表情や口パクなども表現しているため、音声収録時に声優さんの顔の表情や口の動きに関する記録を行った。また音声に合わせて自動的に口パクが行われる機能を入れるため、声優さんに音声認識のサンプル用にシナリオ読みなども行ってもらった。
日本語では P の音を使う機会が実に少ない。
スネーク、ハンドガンを手に入れたね。
ああ、USP だ。
Kept you waiting, huh?
状況が変わった。
So from what I've heard is that David Hayter like barely ever interacted with the devs. Which, you know, I can understand, you know, you're a dub. You don't really have that much priority. But damn, that kind of sucks. Oh, I gotta see this.
When Riot revealed the gameplay trailer for its upcoming fighting game 2XKO, people on Reddit described the game as a Tekken-like, which caused the collective face-palming of fighting game fans.
Oh.
It was like someone saw these spring rolls and called them burritos.
Well, there's spring rolls.
Tekken and 2XKO are obviously different to fighting game players, but it's not surprising how these games could seem similar to the layperson.
I want to play this,
They have a character
and I have played this at Combo Breaker at a tournament.
and life bars
But like,
the center until someone is KO'd.
you know, I want to buy it, but I don't know where to pre-order it at. Is this only on their?
The same can be said about a genre of music like rock.
I wonder if this is only on Riot's friggin'
Music mostly has some combination of electric
what am I thinking of? Their launcher. Sorry, that took me a second there.
punk rock is not the same as blues rock, which is not the same as technical death metal.
Yeah, yeah.
So many different types of rock music now, but if you go back in time, you can trace its roots down to the father of rock and roll, Chuck Berry.
If you were to try and give rock and roll another name, you might call it Chuck Berry.
Many artists contributed to the birth of rock, but Chuck Berry is described as the one who came closest to putting all the essential pieces together, thus forming an archetype.
Really?
So too with fighting games, if you go back far enough, you can
I didn't know that.
this archetype, Street Fighter II, The World Warrior in 1991.
Hmm.
Yes, it was inspired by many iconic fighting games before it, but they also served as prototypes that laid the groundwork.
Yeah, more like
for
building blocks.
come. Karate Champ in 1984 brought forward the 1v1 side view martial arts game, but its clunky double joystick gameplay did not hold up over time. VR Kung Fu had health bars and multiple characters, but it was sadly single player only, and even with all the lasting innovations Street Fighter 1 had, it still did not let you select a character. These games were popular and sold well, but none would get close to the impact and success of Street Fighter 2, which would go on to sell over 22 million copies.
Holy shit.
It just had the right combination of design and gameplay that became the basis for so many fighting games going forward, including major titles being made today. So what exactly are these design and gameplay elements that made Street Fighter II so successful that it transformed the arcade culture from one of getting personal high scores into one of beating a human opponent. Well, for starters, obviously a versus mode. Having the objective be to mess up another human player is what largely distinguished the fighting game genre from the single-player and co-op beat-em-up genres. It's why people were confused when Sifu got nominated for Best Fighting Game at the Game Awards.
What the holy dog? Excuse me?
If there was a replacement tree for fighting games post Street Fighter II, the fundamental characteristic at the top should be a versus mode. From here, we branch off into two categories, archetypal and hybrid, or if you prefer, traditional and non-traditional, or, I don't know, classic and modern. Like many games before it, Street Fighter II was a 2D fighting game with a side perspective where both characters are always facing each other. This means that the character movement is described as moving backwards and forwards as opposed to merely left and right. Because it's a 2D game, you cannot evade attacks by moving to the third dimension any more than the original Pac-Man could jump over Ghost. This is why these NPCs can be so chill when a fight is happening right in front of them. They know they'll never get hit. Modern versions of these games might have 3D models and environments, but if the gameplay still takes place in those two dimensions, you still have a 2D fighting game, though some will call them 2.5D. But while you cannot evade by moving into the third dimension, you can evade by going up really high. So characters jump higher than their own height, making the combat look like Cirque du Soleil. Making use of the 8-way joystick of the era, up was neutral jump, up forward was
I remember
back was back jump.
it might have been Maximilian, but somebody being absolutely astounded at the jump heights of Mortal Kombat characters, or like how far they jump, or some shit like that, as opposed to Street Fighter.
You hold back to block, which is the same input to walk backwards, and hold down back.
I always found that funny.
If you've noticed, all the jumping and blocking are done on the 8-way joystick. This is because the creator of Street Fighter I, Takashi Nishiyama, wanted a 6-button game in an era where 2 or 3 was the norm. He would argue that a 6-button game wouldn't be too complicated if all the buttons did the same thing, attack. Nishiyama got his way, and Street Fighter would have no jump button and no block button for over 3 decades and counting.
Holy shit.
But there was an unintentional consequence of a hold back to block system, which had become a major part of the archetypal 2D fighting game too.
Cross-ups. Yeah, there it is.
The problem or feature of hold back to block is that the input for back changes depending on if your opponent is to your right or your left. If your opponent is to your right, you hold left to block. If they're to your left, you hold right to block. Simple enough, but which way should you hold here to block? Left or right? It's hard to know which direction is back if you don't know if your opponent will be to your right or your left. In this case, you must hold right to block because the opponent ends up to your left when the attack connects. Tricky, but that's what makes it so good. An attack that suddenly requires you to switch blocking direction to defend is called a cross-up.
So the first time I ever saw you do cross-ups, his name was Tony Tsui. I was doing cross-ups myself, but didn't even know I was doing it. I was doing that for whatever reason. If I jumped into somebody really deep,
Yeah, that's like the big thing about fighting games is that you'll just do things and not really know what it is.
Which is unsurprisingly called a mix-up, or more specifically in
But I guess like at some point, people have gathered together and just decided to name. Yeah. Exactly.
But it's hard to cross someone up when they're a moving target. Luckily, Street Fighter II also introduced knockdowns, which rendered a player immobile but invulnerable until they got up again. With the opponent on the ground, you can get in position to plan your mix-up. If it hits like this, there's a small window where you can score another free hit afterwards before the game will let your opponent block. This glitch is what we now know as a combo. From here, you can do a special attack before your attack animation finishes and get a third free hit. Game is starting to look busted now. Look at this janky animation transition.
Goddamn.
Doing another move before the previous one finishes its animation is called canceling, a staple feature of the 2D fighting game archetype and extremely impossible in real life. Street Fighter II lead designer Akira Nishitani said, "We thought this was quite interesting and it didn't seem to cause any bugs, so we decided it could be a feature to expand the gameplay." So, another genre-defining This whole glitch-filled attack sequence where you planned your left-right mix-up feels like you were setting your opponent up, which is exactly why they're called setups. But the left-right mix-up would not have worked if the game did not have hold back to block and used the block button instead. This is what Mortal Kombat did in 1992.
Mm-hmm.
When blocking is done with a button instead of a direction, there is no left or right blocking to worry about.
It took me forever to get used to back to block because I played Mortal Kombat first.
The answer is the same, block button. This would actually be a nightmare to deal with if you had to hold back to block, because you'd have to walk backwards to block spear and forwards to block teleport punch. But funny enough, this nightmare came true when Scorpion became a guest character in Injustice.
Oh yeah.
Studios' first hold-back
Mm-hmm.
game.
How can you say that this move has been hold down? Look at it. It's ridiculous. It breaks the rules of the game.
This became a great example of a guest character bringing over their abilities into a host world only to harass its people with never-before-seen technology. Basically, what I call the Predator effect. Calls for tournament bans and nerfs would reach game director Ed Boon on social media, where he acknowledged the issue and promised changes. A glance at the 15-page thread on the Mortal Kombat forum testyourmight.com shows how divided people were when they found out Injustice would be a hold-back-to-block game. Mortal Kombat is unique for being a major OG 2D fighting game that is not hold-back-to-block. Its rock music equivalent would be Elvis, a major OG rock artist who stood out from the others by doing his own thing and taking the performative aspect.
Let's see here.
level.
Mostly just mashed in Street Fighter 2.
But even without a left-right
UMK.
game, you can still have the high-low mix-up game. The question of whether you should stand block or crouch block, also known as blocking high or low. The rule established by Street Fighter 2 was that blocking high will defend against high attacks and jumping attacks, but lose to low attacks, which makes intuitive sense. Look how vulnerable those ankles are. And blocking
Injustice.
low attacks and high attacks, but will lose to jumping attacks. Not as intuitive, but that's the rule still used today. But high-low mix-ups in Street Fighter 2 weren't so scary because crouch block covered all attacks on the ground, and jumping attacks were easy to react to with stand block because everyone jumped so damn high. But there was a downside of crouch blocking, which was that you couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you. I don't like them as games, to be honest. I think there's some serious design oversights that were made, and I don't think they've been fully addressed in the second game.
But as you can see, Street Fighter had a this beats that, but that beats this kind of rock, paper, scissors gameplay, but with every choice contingent on timing and spacing.
Tomo taught me a method called the TDR.
Timing, distance, and reactions.
But a way to bypass this spacing game on the ground is to do a jumping attack. But the downside is that you cannot block in the air.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the game was to make people impatiently
A
jump
risk reward.
them out of the air, also known as an anti-air. This is how the game of fireballs and uppercuts became central to its gameplay. Street Fighter 2's combat schematic became the foundation of the 2D fighting game and has been used in countless titles.
It's just yeah. There's a ton of armor on the characters in Justice.
And in the early days,
It's really ugly.
SNK, who
Hideous.
Takashi Nishiyama and Hiroshi Matsumoto. While Capcom focused on refining Street Fighter 2 gameplay with all its bazillion updates, SNK was working on new fighting game franchises and innovating like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Art of Fighting in 1992 would introduce meter, super moves, taunting, and dashing.
Oh, really? Meter comes from this.
For quick bursts of movement. Street Fighter would add all these mechanics to its core gameplay much later.
Interesting.
3, weapon-based fighting game Samurai Showdown introduced running, tap forward twice, and hold. Something Mortal Kombat would again add a button for. Backdash and run would become standard in many fighting games going forward. But not all innovations stuck around. Nishiyama's Fatal Fury was the most experimental at the time, with its kind of 3D 2-lane battle system, hold down forward to crouch block, and a 2v1 co-op mode that made the good guys look like bullies.
I wonder what the lore is behind that.
Characters under their belt, SNK made a crossover game called The King of Fighters 94.
Cancel Justice League game. It was like an arena fighter. Looks super fun. I think there was. Oh man. I think there was like a there was like an Avengers fighting game that was kind of like an arena fighter that was in like the prototype stages that never got off the ground. There's like some footage of it out there of like I think Captain America fighting the Hulk or some shit. I don't know, but I remember it having like really desaturated colors. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's put a pause on this. Let's see if we can find it. Bum, 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 bum. Uh, maybe canceled Avengers fighting game. Hold on. Avengers Battle for Earth. No. Let's see here. It was like I don't even think it was like fully realized footage. It might have just been CG. It's old too, like really really old. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to specify in this search. Oh, this is it. Yeah, 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 yeah. The canceled EA Marvel fighting game. This is it. Here, this is more recent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they had Juggernaut in this too? That's crazy. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's bring this up over to a different what's it called? Different screen here because I wanna show this off. This is crazy. Display capture, video capture. It kind of like, weirdly enough, it's kind of cool looking. Here, quick sec here. Hold on. I'm doing a thing on my stupid stream setup. Oh god. This shit is so tedious. Oh well. That's good enough. That's good enough. But yeah, dude, this is crazy. Hold on. I'm on the wrong thing. Blech. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This must be from a developer who uploaded this. This is crazy. Look at that. There's civilians and shit in here. What the hell? Wow. This is nutty. I can't believe this shit. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this much footage. Here, you know what? Lore accurate reasons why Marvel civilians hate heroes. Yeah, yeah. I'm starting to see it now. Jeez. This looks really unfun. I don't know, to be the one that gets flung away and for you to not be able to get out of that. I can see why I can see why it was canceled on certain aspects. I don't know. I think if they went a little bit more exaggerated and a little less, realism in terms of like how the game plays, they might have had something there. But yeah, no, the destructive environments were pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. That was neat. That was really neat. You said there was a Justice League game? Canceled Justice League. Fighting game. Oh, what the fuck? Unreleased for 360. Is it this? You said it's like an arena fighter, right? What the hell? This shit doesn't feel real. This is so surreal looking. This almost feels like an arcade game. What is that, Bane design? It's Bane! That's his name. If you're saying too much, it becomes a name. It's crazy looking. What the fuck was that? Excuse me? It's just PNG of Superman just shows up? What the hell? Okay. I guess you get like little assists or something. Interesting. You don't remember Batman's iconic Superman PNG attack? Oh man, this is silly. I mean, there's jank. There's clear, like, unfinishedness to this, but I kind of don't hate this. There's ideas here. Okay. Oh, I guess we got a windscreen. Preserving gaming history, huh? Let's see. Oh, I guess this is the fucking canceled. All right. Yeah, I'll look at this. Wait a minute. Wait, there's a playable build of this out there somewhere? What the shit? That's crazy. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm just doing some more stuff. Okay. What? Interesting. If Wonder Woman's super isn't the spin from Big versus DC, we riot. Oh. No shit. I'm gonna skip ahead. Like, oh shit, shit. Hmm. I see. I see. Okay. You gotta go to some specific place. All right then. All right, we're gonna skip ahead. Martian Manhunter should have an install super where he pulls out a bag of sees it's empty and goes nuts. All right, all right. All right, Green Lantern. Here, you said there's Wonder Woman gameplay in here somewhere. I'm gonna go look for it. Jesus Christ! Oops. played Flash against a CPU Wonder Woman. Okay. Oh, we got Superman gameplay here. Hold on. I was just thinking, is this just the versus DC model? But it doesn't look like it. No. Yeah, Mongol seems like a cool villain, but he's just kind of like really shitty looking. Anyway. What? Oh, you could just grab two dudes at once? That's crazy. Yeah, this is like a hybrid beat 'em up and arena fighter, I guess. There's a lot going on here. All right, let's get back to art.
Not available in story mode, or it did, but then why have the meter, you know?
Your skills are weak, Superman. Me, random ninja number 5, shall defeat you this day.
Alright, I have full super again. Ultra, sorry, I should say. Very silly for Superman to do an ultra. And you have to be Ultraman. Which, look at that, it just misses. Or he blocked it, I'm not really sure, but lame either way.
Stay down. I don't want to hurt you.
All of the ninja have been defeated.
All the ninja have been killed.
Sounds so uninterested. Oh.
That's okay.
Oh. Oh no.
So, yes, now I remember that zoom, but in my head I thought that was Reverse Flash. Or is that another guy?
I can't tell. I thought they were both the same character.
Yes, me, Superman. Get fucked, sir. Oh,
Jesus.
oh my god. Oh. Zoom, you need to zoom the fuck on out of here. Because this is lame as fuck.
This is silly. Professor Zoom, the Reverse Flash.
Wow.
Just the whole thing.
That was,
If you don't say the whole thing, you're saying it wrong. I guess.
Bye.
There's also another guy just named Zoom, though, who wears the same outfit. It's very oh. Yeah, it's comic books.
This game, like, it's really the voiceovers are throwing me so off, but other than that, it's like, this is great, is it not? It's so amazing, like, you know, only really thanks to the internet are we able to play these games that get leaked every so often, you know? Ooh, Gotham, nice. pharmaceuticals. Ooh, you couldn't get me to use any of those products. Cool.
Damn, are they? Yes, Omax. Humans who have been irrevocably transformed into killing machines.
Irrevocably, you wanted to say?
Irrevocably.
Irrevocably? I know maybe Martian Manhunter doesn't have the biggest grasp of, like, English, but I'd like to think it's better than that.
Nobody does this to my city.
Okay, they're stealing mutagen. Okay, attach it to your ass cheeks, that's fine. Don't let them get with that container. Hello? I do want to shoot my stupid bats at the guy. Any game where Batman like physically shoots bats, that's like Spider-Man just shooting a bunch of spiders in your eyeballs, you know? Like, are we really doing this? Would Peter stoop that low? I don't even think Batman would stoop that low. Let me know in any canon things where, or official things where Batman actually just throws bats at people. Like, I'm assuming Adam West Batman did that a couple of hundred times. That seems like something he would do. But yeah, let me know if Bruce has ever actually done that shit. I don't believe it, you know? I don't know.
It's empty. A decoy.
This guy always sounds like he's drunk.
Why are you developing a neurotoxin? Assimilate's not that bad. You know, annihilate's bad. Or if you're Ultron, exterminate. Whoa! That's always rough, but what was that? That was kind of cool. Was that like a fatality? Like I knocked
Why isn't Batsman a thing like Spider's Man?
Like, why did he kill that? This environment's actually like pretty nice too, all things considered. Like I think this movie.
I mean, he's fine, but yeah, he does sound like he's a little drunk. Like every time somebody pulls up a video of him and shows me, you know, like footage of like the best friends playing, I feel like they're all a little tipsy.
I just want to see if that's an actual feature. Like if you knock someone away, there's like a fatality. The Cobblepot exports. I'm in the import-export business. Don't ask me. Who are we gonna be fighting at the end of this? I'm wondering. Hopefully it's a Batman villain. Not like Mongol. Okay, you guys just continue standing there. Oh, or terminate. That's not fun. Okay, by the way, you know what we should do? If I can just 1 second. Just guys. That was pretty cool. It's crazy to be playing a game like that actually has Batman in it like that.
There's a bit in year 1 in Batman Begins. He uses sonar. Yeah. To summon bats.
Level's definitely going on a bit longer than the other one, so. Oh wow! Did you see that? They basically canceled out the Ultra animation. Like you saw, I just lost a bunch of like Ultra meter or whatever, and I was pressing it, but I think the animation takes way too long to come out, and they were just able to like punch right through it, which kind of sucks. I earned all that meter, you know. No, okay, all right. I'm coming. Jump into the Batmobile and show them who runs this city. Where's the Batmobile? What the fuck? Oh, let's go! It just became a turret.
Oh.
That is a crazy fucking thing now.
It's just all right. Insert this turret section into my fucking beat 'em up. What the hell?
It's not the people of Gotham. It's me.
That's crazy.
I be him. I'm guessing seen it have stuff like that for every hero, like one like unique thing that they could do based on the level that they're in. Like I don't know if you're a wonderful woman. Speaking of which, ooh wait, costumes. Unlock Bane. Yo.
Sensing a force of overwhelming power, enough to rival that of Green Lantern.
I can take him. Sinestro. Okay. Okay. I thought.
See, Hoostro?
I sense Sinestro in the building directly ahead of you.
So yeah, like Batman's grapple doesn't actually lead to a launcher like it did for Green Lantern or I think Superman.
There we go.
There's a little bit of difference there, but
A little
fundamentally, like, they
stray
both
pixels were bothering me there.
right? But that's not like necessarily a bad thing. It's just like in a versus mode, you would definitely like get pretty bored of that. As long as, well, it depends on how many characters there are, right? I'd imagine all the boss characters might be playable there or something. Yeah. Is it over here?
Okay. All right.
I don't know who the hell Green Lantern is. I don't concern myself with jobbers. And I don't have any support stuff. Support ammo.
Okay.
Is a weird way to say it. You know what this is also reminding me of? It reminds me a little bit of what I thought Marvel Chaos would be. Like that other canceled.
Oh, he's talking. Yeah, yeah.
Like it's kind of the same camera angle a little bit. A lot on the destruction, obviously. Take my poison. Take my poison, bats. And he definitely takes quite a bit more damage than like Mongol did, or whoever I fought at the end of the last level. Okay, I still got a little bit of that. There we go.
Enjoy your stay. The Omax are every bit as deadly as the Kryptonian promised.
Huh? Which Kryptonian do you mean? I'm stuck in the piss cage.
Okay.
Do I just hit? Are you serious? I just bashed my way out of it? Okay. Yeah, and like some of the voiceovers absolutely do not match the subtitles. Like they're completely off, so I guess that's something they needed to fix as well. Wait, what were your orders before? Use quickly defeat enemies that can heal. Okay. Or like just keep punching them so they can heal. Like
I really love that slowdown effect.
Like I will say though, the game is basically all combat, right? Like at least judging from these couple of levels so far, like there's no platforming, no puzzle solving, at least not yet. So that's the only thing that's kind of giving me pause here, because the combat, while like fun, it doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it, not yet at least. So to break things up, you like, add some sort of platforming challenges, etc. But doesn't seem like they scoped for that. So it's not nearly a bad thing. It's just, yeah, this type of game might get repetitive.
Yeah. That's why you stick like mini games and stuff in between.
Weighing medicines. He's gonna cut corners for sure. Little Sinestro's just zooming along.
All right. Let's skip ahead. Does he? Okay, yeah. I want to see.
We should go back to the store. Wonder Woman. Do you have an image for this? Please don't call her Wonder Woman. It's her name.
Later.
versus. Ah, stupid force like that, like that. Oh, let's go! Ah, stupid background. So yeah,
Interesting.
you
Oh
don't
god.
have ultras, you just have support. I wonder why they did that. You know, why I get how the ultras are like pretty powerful, but why not team them for multiplayer, you know? So they work better. Oh my god. Huh? Oh. Whoa! No! Superman! Please don't do this to me! What is he doing? I'm almost dead. What? Oh my god, there's stage transitions. This is injustice. You didn't think you'd be beaten by me, but you shall. Okay, what else I got? I don't know about that. It's very Hulk-like, isn't it? Oh, combo breaker! Yo! Oh no! Oh, she's doing her. Wait, she does have an ultra. Oh, step on me, mommy.
Lord. Lord have mercy.
Yo, you know what? A lot of the people that worked at Double Helix reformed to make that Invincible versus fighting game. And I'm feeling some of that DNA here. There's something about the destruction, a lot of the heroes having flying abilities. I don't know about that. I guess everyone has to have that, but... Alright, Speed Force. Is he gonna pick up the burger? Yep. So someone needs to let me know. I've never...
Miss her being a martial artist brawler. They do kind of just associate swords with her now. Yeah.
Like his Ninja Turtles and pizza, because I've never known that at all. Wow, it actually just slows things down, like straight up. How that must be broken as fuck. Oh. Okay, it didn't count. I guess it needs to be next to her for it to trigger. She was down on the ground. My bad, I guess. Oh my god. Whoa. Yo, this is super fun. It's like I can definitely see it getting a little bit old eventually. But like, if a whole ass fighting game was like this, I'd be like, I don't know. But for it being an extra versus mode, like it's pretty good. What the shit? Do I got her? I got her. Look at this. He loves it.
And that was a win pose, alright. Interesting. But yeah, no, that was cool. I didn't know this existed. That was crazy. Wow. Marvel Chaos. Is that what they called this? But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I wonder if they, is this the CG trailer that I saw? Maybe. Yeah. This is the CG trailer for that canceled EA fighting game. Ugh. I don't remember it looking that that bad. But yeah, no, it was neat. Sucks that it never came out. Yeah. Um. It be what it be, man. It's just the times progressing. Things get canceled. Oh Lord. Alright, let's get back to this.
Who can eliminate all three of their opponent's characters wins the game. As their new flagship fighting game, SNK would continue to add features in each iteration. KOF 94 introduced spot dodging, a way to dodge in place for a moment to avoid attacks, a kind of a pseudo dodge into the third dimension. In KOF 95, they experimented with the option to do a longer three-way jump, and Fatal Fury 3 experimented with the short hop. By KOF 96, you could do a running short hop called a hyper hop, which allowed for some sneaky high-low left-right mix-ups. Combine this with rolling, an evasion mechanic that goes through fireballs and people, and you've essentially got the control scheme for what we know as King of Fighters gameplay. Tons of new movement and jumping options added to the 2D archetype.
I think what makes KOF unique in the current era of fighting games is that its movement options are kind of like a happy medium between what you would find in old Street Fighter and also in anime air dashes and whatnot. Like, there's a run option, which increases the speed of regular interactions, several different kinds of jumps that all have strengths and weaknesses, and classically also just really good buttons.
In contrast, modern Street Fighter at the core still uses controls from Street Fighter 2, but with forward and backdashing added from 3 onwards. Yes, Street Fighter games have had mechanics like long jump, parries, custom combos, and focus attack, but these act more like guess mechanics that change from game to game, which is why each Street Fighter iteration is so different yet so familiar at the same time. But the thing that binds Street Fighter, KOF, and other SNK games together is the rule that you cannot block in the air. This keeps players closer to the ground, which is why there should be a subcategory for grounded fighting games. A great example of a grounded fighting game is Capcom vs. SNK 2, which lets you choose which mechanics you want your character to have.
The fighting game history into one game and tries to create all these different mechanics or permutations of mechanics from each game's original series to make those characters feel like they could be at home. You can play with SNK style systems like with a spot dodge or with roll in the short hop. You can play with charge style meter or the stock style meter. You get a rage gauge and kid group that's kind of like Sam shows, but with just defend that makes it feel a little bit like Gara Mark of the Wolves. But you can also play Capcom characters in those SNK systems, and you can kind of mix and match to really get something that feels like it's what you want.
Patrick, #1 USA player at this moment.
After Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo was released in 1994, Capcom finally started to flex their own innovations with Darkstalkers, their first post-Street Fighter 2 fighting game. It would introduce a third type of block.
Okay, there we go.
Block in the air.
Oh.
Air blocking could only block jumping attacks, not attacks from the ground, which includes uppercuts.
Interesting.
Partial air blocking was found in Street Fighter Alpha, and more recently, the Granblue Versus series. In terms of offense, Darkstalkers implemented a primitive form of chain combos, where a loosely dialed-in series of buttons would magically do a combo, a departure from the stricter link-based combo timings of Street Fighter and KOF-like games. It was around this time when combos were being recognized by both the players and the developers, and Combo Mania had hit a peak with the release of Killer Instinct, a game with a unique combo system that allows you to...
Oh yeah, I saw I think a video by these same guys that kind of explored the origins of combos as it originally being a glitch from the Street Fighter 2 minigame. Where you beat up the car.
Breaker system can vary, and typically SNK and Capcom fighting games tend not to have them. dashing for the entire cast. But these were no ordinary dashes, and they varied from character to character. Some would hop, slide, or even fly like Morrigan. But Lordcrafter would go one step further and break the laws of physics by performing the first dash in the air. We'd also see cartoon physics in World Heroes, where the two ninjas performed the first fighting game double jump in 1992. But how absurd would it be if everyone could air dash and double jump? What if everyone could also do chain combos? What if people could block anything in the air without caveats? It wouldn't be absurd, it would just be anime.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here it comes.
Here in 1998 would have air dash, double jumps, and true air blocking for everyone, opening up way more interactions in the air and truly distinguishing itself from its grounded counterpart. This new type of 2D hold-back-to-block game was called anime, or sometimes air dasher. As a side note, the anime fighting game type mostly refers to the gameplay, not just the aesthetics. Some anime-looking games are known to have more grounded gameplay. I'm looking at you, Granblue, and DNF Duel. Anyways, in Guilty Gear X2 onward, they added a clever combo breaker system called Burst, which became a defining mechanic of the series. It's clever because you can only do it when your gauge is full, which means there are times a player can do their combo uninterrupted, times when they can enjoy the counterplay of breaking the combo, or times when they counter the counterplay by baiting Burst and starting another combo, this time uninterruptible. These big brain mechanics are common in anime games, and it's where you can find the most creative and nerdiest systems akin to what you'd find in a collectible card game. In Undernight In-Birth, this grind grid gauge measures who has the most grid blocks by the time this ring-shaped meter is full, which then puts that
Fucking what?
in a Vorpal state, which increases damage by 10% and gives them access to chain shift. Would you
What?
like to learn more? In the 27 tutorial,
I was gonna say, what the fuck did you just say to me?
long unbreakable combos that take selfies while they're getting hit. Anime games take the 2D archetype and bring it up to 11.
That's absolute insanity. I couldn't understand a word of that.
If Street Fighter 2 is Chuck Berry, anime games might be progressive metal.
You know, they used to tell us our songs were way too long. We used weird time signatures, and there were too many guitar solos. In fact, this song is in 17/8, so try to tap your foot to it. But we just won a Grammy, so I'm glad we didn't listen.
But Capcom had been building up their own anime-like game, or more precisely, a superhero comic-like game.
Oh boy.
Right after Darkstalkers, Capcom released X-Men Children of the Atom, which introduced their take on universal super jumps. Instead of making a longer fixed jump arc like in King of Fighters, super jumps in X-Men went really high. Like, so high they had to draw twice as much stage background vertically. This made an indicator for the other player that was off the screen below. But it wasn't just the jump height that was unique. Super jumps also let you drift your character left and right in the air for the first time, kind of like you do in platformers. You could also do multiple attacks in one jump, and characters like Storm had an 8-way air dash, and Sentinel could literally fly. Combine this with the fact that you can block anything in the air, you wonder why even be on the ground. You'll just be susceptible to high-low mix-ups anyways. In the air, there is no standing or crouching state, so there are no high-low mix-ups to worry about. Holding up back to jump and air block because you're too chicken to deal with a high-low mix-up on the ground is called chicken blocking. But this made air combat so good that they also improved ground mobility with dashes that you could cancel into other commands. You could even dash and cancel into another dash, which is known as wave dashing, allowing players to move extremely quickly on the ground. But with movement, blocking, and multiple attacks...
That's what wave dashing is.
Jumping, you ultimately got a lot more battles in the air, like a superhero comic book. This type of fighting game alone would be enough to distinguish itself from other genres, but this series of games was just getting started.
They're just flying. Go for the air grab. They're just flying.
In 1996, Capcom would release X-Men vs. Street Fighter, which would become one of the first tag team fighting games, not to be confused with the existing team battle system in KOF, which only switches characters when one gets eliminated. A tag fighter lets you switch between your selected characters with a command, and depending on the game, you can even fight simultaneously with some limitations. But what really changed everything was Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which let you call out your teammate to briefly assist you in the fight, also simply known as calling an assist. Again, SNK had a primitive version of this back in KOF 94, where you could call in a teammate only if you were stunned or in a hold. But in Marvel, you could call an assist almost any time you're able to attack, allowing for some oppressive offense and combos.
Interesting.
Like, how do you block when your opponent hits you jumping while their assist hits you low at the same time? If perfectly synced, it's theoretically an unblockable. To give the defender a chance against this kind of oppressive offense, there was a mechanic that pushed your opponent away while blocking called push block. But the downside of having multiple characters on screen at once is that you can also get them all killed at once. When two characters of the same team are caught in a deadly combo, it's ironically called a happy birthday.
Oh my goodness. Happy birthday.
And in the rare case it's 3 characters, it's called a Merry Christmas, giving new meaning to the joy of giving.
Oh my goodness, that was a Merry Christmas. Well, I ain't seen a Merry Christmas in years.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 would establish itself as an archetype for 2D tag fighters, which became known as a versus game. But this tactic
Who comes up with this terminology?
BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and Dragon Ball Fighters, which are varying blends of versus and anime. If you look at the 3 subcategories of the 2D hold back to block games, you can notice there's a gradation that goes from you sure you want to jump all the way to why the hell are you not jumping? The archetypal 2D fighting games evolved to go more upwards. Makes sense because you certainly can't go into the background. But what if you could? Rewind back to 1993 and you have Virtua Fighter, the first 3D fighting game with actual polygons and a 3D camera. At first glance, it looks like a 2D fighting game just with 3D graphics, but this is no 2.5D game. The background is now empty because it now has become part of the playing field. In terms of fighting games and gaming in general, it was revolutionary. There's an old Game FAQs guide from 1994 that describes it best.
Look at this. I found this on the internet.
Different is good. With the release of their first ever fighting game, Sega has broken new ground by designing the only current martial arts game whose draw isn't violence or the ever-popular magic moves, but whose draw is realism, fluidity of motion, and genuine martial arts techniques. But this focus on realism and genuine martial arts also affected the gameplay. Walk speeds were more realistic, attacks had way more frames of animation, and high jumping became much less effective, to the point where 3D fighting games eventually phased them out. This basically eliminated the left-right mix-up game, and like Mortal Kombat, 3D fighting games focused on the high-low mix-up.
Alright.
The high-low blocking rules
I'll be here.
are similar to 2D games, except that highs are now always duckable, and jumping attacks are now called mids. They changed the name because in 3D games, most attacks that beat crouch blocking could now be done from the ground. Moves like gut punches, knees, and hop kicks became typical indicators of mid attacks, and Virtua Fighter suddenly made it extremely dangerous to crouch block because you cannot react to most mid attacks like you can with Cirque du Soleil jumping attacks. In later 3D fighting games, these mids could launch you and lead to a juggle combo, easily doing 40% or more damage. Whether they knew it or not, the mid would become a game changer. Over time, more and more 2D fighting games started to have mid-attacks of their own called overheads with a visual cue of an attack hitting downwards or a hopping attack, but they generally aren't as scary as mids in 3D games. Because crouch blocking became so risky, it became overall safer to stand block, which is the opposite of 2D hold-back-to-block games. But the high-low mix-ups get even harder to block because Virtua Fighter allowed you to press certain sequences of buttons which would activate a flurry of attacks that can be a mix of high, low, and yes, mid attacks. These are called attack strings, and recognizing these patterns can help you defend against them. But with so many strings and variations, you're bound to get hit by something. This is the high-low mix-up game of the archetypal 3D fighter, and in a way, there are a lot of parallels to modern Mortal Kombat, which also has attack strings with mids and a juggle-centric combo system. But Mortal Kombat is a 2D game. What was it that made Virtua Fighter play like a 3D game, not just look like it? In 2D fighting games, you cannot hit a knockdown opponent by default. The attack just goes through them. This was likely preferable to being able to always hit them, which would lack any meaningful counterplay, unless you had some kind of shrimping mechanic or let everyone move like Aki.
Shrimping? What the fuck? What even?
Simple and elegant. Side roll into the background,
Okay.
foreground.
So far, so good.
Sophisticated get-up games 3D games are known for, and over time, 2D games started to add more get-up options to have more counterplay against setups. But the lateral movement in Virtua Fighter could only be done when knocked down, and sidestepping in a 3D game wouldn't appear until Tekken 2, but only one character had it.
Okay, so
What?
Tekken 2 was a 3D game, obviously, but it didn't actually have 3D movement. The only person who could actually do a sidestep was Kazuya. It's called
Really?
a sidestep, and all you do is do forward neutral, and it like that. It'll move in and out. You can't really control the direction of it. It'll just randomly either go right or left. But he was the first one to do it.
Side dodging as a universal mechanic was introduced in Battle Arena Toshinden in 1995 with this rolling move. In 96, sidestepping appeared in Virtua Fighter 3 using a new dodge button. In 97, Tekken 3 got
No kidding.
up or down to sidestep and has had it since. In 98, Soul Calibur introduced its distinctive 8-way run system
Here, I'm
where
gonna-
you move freely in 8 directions on the ground. Even with lateral movement, the characters would still automatically face each other, and the camera
Bring
would
us back over to
also
full screen real quick here.
so sometimes the cameraman needed to be fired.
Fuck. Yep, here he comes to completely ruin everything. Damn. Sorry, eating lunch. Five 5D. What the hell? Yeah, I got some Chinese food. Beef fried rice and sesame chicken with some egg rolls. Holy Jesus. What the hell is this? What? Hold on, let me go back to the beginning of the explanation of this, because this is crazy to me. Well, what the fuck? They combine, like, the Toho shoot 'em up with just, like, the fighting game kind of formula? That's insanity. That's wild. Wait a minute! I know another game that does this. I think. You guys ever played the Game Boy Advance game, Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors? I think they do this exact same thing. Never played it, but familiar with it? Yeah. Oh boy. Hold on. I think I just realized that I don't have the audio for this for this video up. Oh my god. I feel like an asshole. Hold on. Wait a minute, what? Oh, you thought it was just quiet? No, I thought I was. Oh my god, I feel like a fucking idiot. Well, I'm glad I noticed it now. Here, I'm gonna fix this. Son of a bitch. I can't believe this. Oh no. Hold on. I gotta make sure that this is... Okay. Put the source in here. Alright.
Green to eliminate their stocks, and hitting them increases their percentage, which increases how far they get knocked back. But the combat itself also takes a very different approach. Remember all that talk about cross-ups, left, right, and high-low mix-ups, scary mids, overheads, and chicken blocking? In Smash, none of that exists because there is no auto-chasing, and the game's controls are indifferent to what side you're on.
I thought it was just quiet the whole time. Yeah, no. Oh god. That's my bad.
Smash also replaced the high-low blocking game with its intuitive shielding system. Holding the shield button will activate a protective bubble that covers your entire body until it shrinks. The exposed parts of the body are then vulnerable. This is much more intuitive than explaining to someone why this is a high attack. You also don't have to explain motion inputs because Smash did away with them in favor of a special attack button that does different things depending on what direction you're holding. If you've noticed, the way Smash works is like the many side-scrolling platformers.
Hey, welcome back, Atari.
But also like platformers, the control you have over running and jumping is unlike anything in the archetypal games, even Marvel. In addition to double jumping, drifting, and short hopping, you can choose to fall faster by tapping down. You can also control the trajectory of your character when getting knocked around, which is known as directional influence.
Holding on, DIing in so he doesn't get pushed off.
And all this is done with a 360-degree analog stick, which is more directions than 8.
Blasting off at a protractor measured angle.
This level of control is why actions per minute enters the conversation in Smash at the highest levels, especially in Melee. It's no wonder Smash players call hold back to block games traditional. But as different as Smash is from the 2D and 3D fighting game archetypes, Smash has mechanics inspired by those games, like short hop attacks, roll, which makes you briefly invincible, and spot dodge, which are all mechanics found in King of Fighters.
The most similar game in terms of movement is probably KOF, where you have a lot of different types of hops, like you have the short hop, full jump, dash, hyper hop, and a jump in can be minus or plus depending on exactly when you time it, stuff like that. Hi, I'm Leffen. I'm a fighting game / Smash player, if you just think they're different. But I'm mostly known for Smash, and more recently, through Dragon Ball and Guilty Gear Strive, I've been known more as a fighting game player as well.
This is two different Evo titles in two different fighting games. Like we talked about Verified.
There we go.
I think a lot of traditional fighting game players think that Smash is, like has very different mechanics and stuff like that. The step from like a Street Fighter or a Guilty Gear or Tekken to Smash is probably not nearly as big as they think. They can sometimes have pretty similar decision making. A lot of the hit flag, block stun, a lot of the
Katari, you missed it. I don't know if it was quiet for you this entire time, like the video capture was silent for you, and it was just my voice coming through. I thought I had the window capture's audio being broadcasted, but no, it was just silent for Sorlo the whole time because I forgot to copy paste a certain asset in my streaming software. Oh my god, so I'm just sitting here in silence watching a video and nobody else can hear it. I fixed it now though. I think we're good.
All that stuff, it really exists in Smash, it just has different forms. And I think that's the same thing for like, how Smash has few traditional fighting games. A lot of them were like, oh my god, you're blocking forever. Is there any real counterplay? Maybe you don't shield as much in like for as long sequences, but it's not that different from someone who gets edge guarded for 30 seconds and then barely makes it back. That said though, I think it does take a long time to get used to the other if you're used to one.
Now over 2 decades old, there are many platform fighting games made by indie developers and large studios alike, and major tournaments like Genesis that specialize in these games. Without a doubt, the platform fighter deserves its own subcategory under hybrid. The rock equivalent here would be the Beastie Boys, who combined hip-hop with rock music, inspiring a new sound that would explode in the 90s to the consternation of purists.
Oh yeah. Time for the hybrid fighting games.
But what about fighting game platformers? Before Smash, there was a game called Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god.
Platformer game that took place in the Mortal Kombat universe.
This game did everything wrong. But
platformer game which ended up being a hilarious mess.
Mhm.
It kept the three-way jump, motion inputs, and backwards and forwards walking, but because it's a platformer, you sometimes have to walk in the other direction to get somewhere. Their solution? A turn around button. Never took off, and Mortal Kombat Mythologies became its own thing, but that's not always bad. All sorts of unlikely genres have crossover into fighting game territory with great results. Busta Groove is a 1v1 rhythm game where you can attack your opponent and they can attempt to dodge. Puzzle games have versus modes where
taking over the new era, I suppose. I mean, if we're speaking functionally, NK12 isn't really all that bad, but yeah, no, I feel the hate. I do agree with the hate. You thought the movie was bad, which are they? People like this that I don't know. I'm sure that he's referring to both.
They argue there's also a genre crossover game where you are undeniably in a martial arts fight, more so than in any of the games I mentioned. These games focus so much on real
Bushido Blade.
much like the archetypal fighting games at all, and have things like one-hit kills in the case of Bushido Blade, and even doctors who can stop fights in EA UFC. Yes, there's a doctor mechanic. The crossover genre here is simulator. And if you doubt there should be a distinction between a typical fighting game and a fighting simulator, consider the difference between Gran Turismo, a game that has turned players into actual professional race car drivers, and Mario Kart, a racing game where you can turn into a bullet. The difference is that fighting sims are not nearly as common, so off to the other category they go. But there is one more fighting game hybrid type that deserves its own subcategory, the arena fighter. One of the biggest things in common archetypal fighting games have with Smash is that these games all use a side view perspective. So what happens if you don't? In 1993, Sega released a game called Dark Edge, which was an early attempt at an 8-way movement 3D fighting game with
Oh God.
sprites.
Oh Lord.
The camera did not rotate with the players. This caused all sorts of problems, one of which was players' bodies obscuring the opponent. They hilariously kept hold back to block, which meant if you were in the background, you could hold up to block and do half circle downward special moves. Good luck doing an upside down SNK motion from each direction.
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
To reposition and attack upwards and downwards, complete with matching sprites, was novel, but the 8-way free ground movement had been around forever in the form of wrestling games and co-op beat-em-up games in the 80s. Later, SNK took this control scheme, added left-right auto-facing, and made the fighting game Aggressors of Dark Combat, which even flexes its free
Oh,
ground
really,
movement
Sorla?
before the fight starts. It's starting to feel like there's nothing SNK hasn't thought of. But you still can't attack upwards and downwards, so it wasn't until 3D engines with polygons when this could be done convincingly.
Is it kind of lagging? Dang. Oh God, I'm not sure what I can do. I mean, how is it for everybody else? Are we running on a delay here? Like how bad is it?
Got Air Guys, a polygonal fighting game with free ground movement and Final Fantasy.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Right? I'm gonna run the video, and then I'm gonna pause it really quick and see if the audio is like lagging behind it.
7 characters. The camera is higher this time to prevent characters obscuring each other, and the characters can face.
I did have some kind of issue with the video itself, but I don't know. Yeah, the very last Snake Eater remake stream, the audio was really out of sync, and I couldn't pinpoint the exact cause. Now, I'll be real with you. I am streaming on like multiple methods here. I'm outputting to both Twitch and YouTube, and I'm also outputting to like vertical streams of for each platform. So I might have to shut those down. We'll see. I'll